What up, guys? This is day 78, I believe. I think so. So, what is the plan for today? It's the weekend, as we all know. So, there's not gonna be much we can do. I'm gonna get on the charts right now, though. Load this up real quick. And then, essentially, what we're gonna do, backtest. That's what we can do today. We can't do any live market movement or anything. Obviously, because it's Saturday, Sunday. Obviously, the market does open on I think it's a Sunday evening, just before obviously midnight and shit, which will be rolling into Monday. But those type of sessions, and me personally, I ain't gonna take that shit because firstly, on a Sunday I usually finish work at about 11. So the time I do get back, I'm tired. And secondly, like why would I trade this shit? Like it's literally the worst session. Well, not the worst, but it's not gonna benefit me, is it? So if I'm tired, the answer is just don't trade. And obviously, as you can see yesterday, like there's price action. No one's trading this, by the way. Like nobody. Like who the fuck is trading this? Like everybody. Like at this point in the day, from about maybe 6 o'clock, maybe even before, maybe even like up until this point, right? So up until about 5 o'clock yesterday, yeah, there was some movement in the market. Maybe you could have caught yourself in one of these plays up here. But about after this point properly, I mean, like I wouldn't have been able to catch any plays on this just because of the way I'm looking at this. We've got this breakdown, break up, break into the zone, potentially buy into this and then maybe take partials at this level, maybe getting a 1-to-1 on that, capitulates back down, right, so you have a look at the size at this point, you get your potential, you actually get your entry right here, so you look like this, okay, stop loss right above this high, like that, and it delivers you probably be targeting this liquidity point right here, on this candle, so delivers you a 1-to-4, again, nice bit of profit for the rest of the session, I guess, and then obviously you get this break up. Alright, what caused that break up? I mean, this whole zone did technically, or you could refine it down to this, or this zone, no mitigation, breaks up again from looking for buys over this zone. We get an entry, right? The entry is basically this with stop loss right here, like that, and then targets, probably targeting this. Alright, a 1-to-2. You could be targeting this high as well, 102.6, maybe the top of this, 1-to-4. Delivers quite nicely, and then from there, there's basically nothing really. You could be taking styles from here, nothing to take. Buys from here, you get an entry. So you can still like enter like the way I enter my trades, but obviously mine's more fractalized, so that's probably why I can get better trades. And I'm still available to take trades, and my brain at certain times in the day can work a bit better. So I'd be probably looking to take it to this. It's a 1-to-4.7, very nice trade. So it's not able to make money off of these, but it's not ideal, let's just say that. Can I not highlight this or remove it? Thank you. So obviously, again we get this breakdown, caused it, this zone, what do we get? Mitigation, this, liquidation, this looks terrible, break up, cause it this zone, buy from here, but again you probably wouldn't even succeed in a 1-to-1 at that point, you would have probably got liquidated, so there wasn't really much. But what I just showed you is how you can make still thousands off of some of these movements within this, even though yes, conditions are terrible, it just follows price action. It's that simple. But obviously like some sessions aren't as good. Like I think I went over this yesterday on GU. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into. I mean, I haven't actually properly backtested anything. What I mean by that is like go onto a randomized pair and you change the song. I haven't actually went onto a like pair that I haven't traded. Like I don't know. Let's see. We could do. Australian dollar. am I in this? Like Australian dollar against JPY or USD GBP, which I don't really trade much, but that's probably why. It's like, yeah, bro, not doing that. What about UJ? I don't really trade UJ or UCAD. UC UC payment coming through. Alright, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I don't trade this ever. I don't think I've ever actually traded this. So we're just gonna go back in time. And we're gonna basically play how we would normally play trades, and I'm gonna see how effective we are with these. Okay. So price is here. Okay. Price has developed from here. We want to look at these bigger ones more than anything. So we've got this, right? These, but obviously at this point we broke this high here. So again, we're looking for buys off of basically this zone. So we get 1 mitigation, we're gonna get 2. So if we slow this down to about times 3, right? Now we can understand a bit better. So again, we got this break above, but we've got to just grab liquidity to break up. Right? So this is basically our demand zone, because we did break in a high. So this is our location, right? Does that make sense? So again, mitigation inside, right? And then we get this break up. Now, can we take any trades over this? Right? Can we? Yes. Yes, we can. Believe it or not, as we said, this zone is basically our demand zone, right? And we get the mitigation. We hold this beautifully, right? So we tap into it, which is basically this candle. And then what do? We go this way holds, and then once that closes, we essentially take the trade, because it's basically what we enter off of usually, so it would just be like that. And obviously at that point from where we're entering, we're most likely going to be targeting just this high, right? Or just below the high, it doesn't really matter, right? So if we target exactly the high, it taps eventually, okay? So that's a +7, alright? We'll put this to the side, and we'll make it a bit smaller so we can continue with things, right? So at this point, we've had this impulse up, we've had no mitigation in this zone. So what do? We want to highlight this as a zone, right? And we want to wait to see some shift or some sort of structure, because we can't trade this shit, simply. So now we have this structure in motion, right? We didn't tap into this, but we're getting structure presented, okay? Always good. Structure, okay? We had this breakdown, right? So what does this suggest? It suggests that price is going to come take these, and these lows potentially. So what does that mean? It means that we're potentially trying to take sales from here. Okay? So if price comes up into the zone, right, then we're looking for sales, but we don't get those. Okay? What we get instead is this break here. Okay? And what caused it? Basically this whole zone, but more or less this zone down here. So again, we switch our narrative to buys, believe it or not. So we create this little support level here, okay? What does this mean? It means that this is our little demand zone. We break the zone, we're bearish, but we're also looking for buys off this. Understand that as well. Okay? If it presents to us. This way, with this liquidation, could be absorbing, but we'll see what the next candle does. Absorbing potentially, looks like it. Absorbing, yes. But again, we don't have any entry confirmations, right? And this is sometimes what it's like. Break up. Buys from this zone, right? We get no entry. Okay. This demand zone, no entry. And then yeah, this shit will just keep flying. Okay, we have consolidation breakdown. Not really much structure at the moment, to be fair. We wait for motion. We wait for structure to be put in motion, if that makes sense. So, again, you could be looking for buys from here, just because it causes impulse. There's more of a 50-50 at this point, so I'd have it as a buy zone, but I wouldn't be directly doing it unless I get my confirmation. As we see, we do that. So, essentially what that means is we are structurally positioning ourselves in a better position because we had this confirmation potentially from here and then from here. So we're going to come off and we're going to come back down probably. Right, so now we're going to try and position ourselves to get in a trade. But that's if we're allowed. Right. And by the way, these are their own zones. So right here, this is a trade you could take, right? Because right here you have this down move, then you have the impulse, which is its own supply, and then you have the liquidation of this, then you have the impulse, and then you have this. So you could either wait for another candle, which I'll do, right? But the point I'm trying to make was that wherever you took the trade, you're going to start. So you could still enter your short here, right? And you should be protected just like that. And then most likely be targeting in terms of where I'd be taking profit here, right? Now I don't know exactly how this clearly lost, so we'll put -1. From this, yeah. Still going to be looking for sales though, overall. Tapping into this supply. Sell from this one here. Don't know if you can notice, but this one. The risk to reward not great. So, like that. And again, we're still looking for the same TP. Right. Let's see how it plays. Okay, comes down nicely. Wasn't too hard to get down. It's 0.27. So plus 2.7. Right. Okay, so we're still looking to be taking price low. We need to understand that because we're still bearish. But we're looking for sales from essentially here. Price comes in. We want to see some sales. Okay, if that makes sense. So we get the mitigation, which is what we want. Okay, we get this basically liquidation. Now what actually caused this break? Because this is essentially its own swing high. You could be looking at this as high, but what caused it this zone? So highlight this. Alright, I'll wait for price to come in. Doesn't come in. It absolutely annihilates this. Could be looking at this as our zone. Okay. So what do we get? We got this breakdown. Got this break up. And if we take this liquidity, we're bearish. Okay. That's pretty obvious. Bearish. Okay. And as soon as that happens, it breaks straight down. So we couldn't have positioned yourself anyways, by the looks of things. Nothing to take. Literally nothing to take. Sell from here is a valid one, I believe. But then we did just get this impulse, so something to be. I'll probably wait. There we go. And I'll probably take the shot from here. Predicting this as well. This might get stopped out almost immediately, but that's the problem. Probably be targeting. If anything, I'm targeting these lows. That's just how I trade. But obviously get that stopped out like almost quick immediately. And I feel like it's gonna come down. Yeah. Perhaps my zone was not the greatest. But regardless, these shouldn't have. These are just liquidation. So this would have been the high depth, which makes sense. It's another -1, right? Probably could wait to take this low as well. Okay, so we're looking for sales from here. Probably got break down. No entry, but it would have been good if I got it. Okay, now we're getting this impulse above this level. So looking for buys. Right, we break down. Sales obviously. Okay. Potentially buys over these lower zones. No, break down. Cool. closed it zone. But this pair doesn't really give you many entries, is the problem. From what I can see anyways. Starts from here. Can we get it? Which we don't. Brilliant. Absorb the fuck out of that. Bro, this. Right, this impulse up, let's break. Let's break down from this level. Starts from here. Okay, look at the sounds from here. Break down. Go up, break down. Starts from here. The problem with this pair is it doesn't give you myself, so I want. That's when I tried this shit. I knew it was coming down overall, structurally, but I just think there's no entry to me. This is the problem. Like, literally none. Like, what the fuck? Start from here. Valid. Probably only a 1-to-1. I mean, we are probably overall taking this low. But, did we get stopped out? I think we did. Yeah, bro, we got stopped out. It's ridiculous. Yeah, fuck that shit. That was our one stop. In fact, it wasn't. I just realised I don't do these long wicks. This, look at it, from here to here. How long that is, price action wise, too much. And this candle's really long as well, so probably not the greatest, but yeah. Best shit, can't really trick this. I mean, this is nice. I can just see how it traded, like you can literally see this level here, or this level here get broken, right, from this price action. And then like literally right here is your entry. You can see it's so clear. Here's your stop loss. And technically, your target's this zone, which is a 1-to-1.6. We could be looking to take the liquidities from that side. Me personally, I'd be looking for about just underneath 1 to 2.2. Still a decent amount. Right, break up, break down. Buys from this. Right, technically we get the confirmation. Right here. But I think this would be more of a loss or a break even than anything else. Because it only runs the wonders. I mean, if I entered here. I mean, structurally we haven't broken this level though. We only created an equal high. So I wouldn't even try. I wouldn't even enter that until this gets broken. To break down. Starts from basically anything in here. Nothing. Nothing. Does a trade you take from here. So open here, stop loss here. That would have run quite nicely. Entry. Breaks here. Long doji don't trade. Break up. Buys from this zone. Don't get the entry. Break down even more. Sells from probably here. Right. Price comes in eventually. Doesn't give us an entry. But the point I'm trying to make is that this is a lot easier, in my opinion, to trade. Like from what I see. But yeah, I think I'm like 20 minutes now, so 20 minutes in. Jesus. I'm so tired. I'm not in a video here anyways, so I just don't really like to go over the 20 minute. I don't know why, but I'll post this video up now because I'll work later, so I'll do this. Then I'm probably gonna just probably put a little bit longer on the chance, and then I will go to work. Unfortunately, it's gonna be the worst part of the day. Yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you focus tomorrow. See you. Bye.